streaming? Up, up, up. It looks like we might be actually live. We are alive. Sweet. Go back to game here. Welcome. I'm just going to get some things set up here so I can see what you guys are saying. So I want to be able to chat back. To me, that's important. Your video. Oh, okay. How do I find my stuff? This. There we go. There we go. All right. Now I have a thing that can tell me what's happening. So we're going to go out of here real quick. And we're going to grab the link for this to throw into Threads. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Share this link. Copy this link. Let's go with a Minecraft World Tour. Wow. Live now. All right. That should do us. That should get us into where it's advertised. We're happy. So, welcome. In a snowy area. But we're going to hold up a few seconds here just so we can make sure that, people are joined. I see that I'm like the only one here right now, so I want to make sure that we have another, but we'll try in a few moments. Ba, 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 ba. Click. Oh, yeah, you can see that works better in the nighttime. Fantastic. Does it actually turn that light on and off? I can't remember. Also, where is this dude? Are you seriously just chilling on the roof? You are. Fantastic. Fantastic. All right, guys. Well, let's get her started here. Welcome to Minecraft. It's been a while since I've done a video, but we're going to do a video. Live stream at that. A live stream. All right. So, altogether, we have a giant world to cover here. So, it's going to take us a little bit. There we go. Face the right way. View be able to see. We have a creeper just chilling out in the courtyard. Please tell me that has a little thing. Like a button. It does. Cool. Back through we go. Oh yeah, I did build a way up there. Okay. It's been so long. So welcome to Castle Jamin. It's been a long time since we've been here. I'm up on the top here with the throne. And it has a release for that room down there. And down there is actually a room that leads you down to a trap. Because that seemed like a logical choice for me. Come down here. Outer courtyard. This is the servants and soldiers area. So Jamin never actually joined me in Minecraft, so he never actually got to be in his castle that was built for him. How ironic, eh? So as you can see, there's a lot of area for servants and soldiers to be in. Eventually, I was going to build this to have, like, a whole section of armor and all that. I didn't. Before everything went bad. Out here in the courtyard, you can see there was a portal. This was kind of built as a area for, like, doing battles, stuff like that. There's a little PvP area. Okay, yeah. So you can see, there is the bed down there. And this is kind of constantly on the go, so I need to do that so that we have... There we go. So yeah, you'll notice that it's all closed now. The point being that this is all being powered. You see the pistons there, pistons over here. And if you go up here to the throne, we'll try and do this real quick. You hit the button. Oh. Well, what is the problem here? That's supposed to keep going over. Oh, that's right. Okay, so there might have to be some checking that's happening here because that's supposed to open up when you hit the button, and it's obviously not doing that. So we'll carry on our little tour. Down here is the exit to the maze. You can see it was being built. The whole idea being that when you get in here, each of these is a row blocking you. And you just have to watch for the door panels. Which, it's been a while, so I can't find them all. But that bed that you saw, it's like way back over there. Woo. It's in there. They have one button to get out, and then they have to figure their way out. So the idea is it's a whole bunch of glass. You don't know where you need to go. You're trapped in here. You could just smash your way out. That'd be unfair and just rude at that point because I spent a lot of time building this. But you can see how big of a project this was going to be. Let's just quickly do a check here. Make sure that we're... all on and people are able to see and chat and all that jazz. Okay, so it is just me in here right now. That's fine. That's fine. What happened? Oh, there we go. Warning. The stream current bitrate is lower than recommended. Well, whatevs. Full screen that again. Back again. Okay. So we'll carry on our tour. Hop over the rest of this unfinished maze. And again, I was doing everything in survival, so that's why it's unfinished. This is just a little quarters area that I was kind of building. I had no real purpose for it. This is our water bridge to our ice bridge. It goes a long, long ways. And over here, we have our little fishing hole. So while you're up in the castle, you can actually fish from here. You can see there's a lot of like creepers and shit that are underneath because that's what you do. I built it like up on a plateaued mountain. Run through here. You can hear them down below. All of these rooms had purpose but never got finished, right? So this one's got a little place for cooking. It's something. Beautiful outlook over here. I'm just gonna hop down so you can see the scale of Castle Jamin. Whee! And out. So it's kind of a massive place. And yes, that's a long ass bridge that we're about to go walk on. We'll just get through here. Go up. You can poke your head through and be like, oh wow, look, there's stuff. Then you gotta find the one spot that comes up and lands, because there's like, two spots. So we'll head up the courtyard here, the lower courtyard, Castle Jamin. The big sucker. But let's go for a run, eh? So this whole server was probably built over a period of 2 years, maybe 2.5. I used to host it on Vulture. If you've heard that, it's a hosting service that has like servers that you can get. You can see the ice bridge there continues. The ice bridge was built by the Zeta crew. They are on YouTube as well. And they did an amazing job. It was mostly Zed. He was just at this for weeks. As you can see, we built a nice little bridge that was up high so that we could travel around a lot easier. I'm going to take you over here first to the Zeta Small House. Well, just so you can get an idea. Like, that's like their first house, the first Zeta house. Whereas my first house is down here. It's a giant ice bridge, as you can see. And a rail system that we're going to be taking here in a few moments. Over here is where the barn and like farmyard was. However, when the server started having corruption issues, it despawned all the animals on me. So that was rude. Where are we at here? Ah, perfect. Okay, so we're gonna go over here. That house over there is actually a old YouTube house. There's a green screen spot in it, stuff like that. Unfortunately, it got mostly corrupted too, so there's a huge chunk missing out of it. This is the music room. It's small, but yeah. And then you just break that one there. Let it come back around. That's how you stop that. We're going to head inside because it's getting to be about nighttime. And, man, the inside of this place, that's where shit gets really special. So we have a little bit of waterfall to a platform for the ice bridge. This is basically my little guest house, so please enjoy your stay at Witchy's Guest House. Take what you need. Don't panic. Nice little reference to Hitchhiker's Guide. So in here, I got like a whole bunch of stuff. I'm hoping that Spectre Falling can join in soon, like in the next little while, like a couple days, and he can pick up a bunch of the stuff that I got in here for him. Big old open area. This is the portal and enchantment room. So you can get various enchantments, various books. One of these. Oh yeah, there we go. Water breathing, instant health. You know, bunch of stuff like that. I even have like fishing rods, random crap. Got a nice little hot tub here. There's a little bit of like outdoor area. This is just kind of my space to be me. Let's see if this will work. I think I got it still hooked up. Click. Open all those. They just don't have good explosions. Oop. And they're stuck on a loop because I made them into a loop. So let's cut the loop. But yeah. Fireworks. I just need to get good fireworks. And then they'll be perfect. Close that up. In here is my garden and bees. As you can hear, maybe. I have like most of the game sounds turned way down, so just nice long room. This was initially was all this house was this giant like top structure. But then I started going underground, and I gotta admit, this lake that we're in, this is all man-made. I did this, so we'll worry about the rails here in a few moments. We're just gonna go in here. Down here is like the unholy land. Used to have a portal there. And up until creating that little path to the fireworks, this is how I had to get to it before. So you can see it's like a whole system of redstone and like repeaters and all that jazz that goes on for quite a while. I have no idea what's down there. That's new to me. But whatever. There's some new stuff because corruption and it rebuilding. I initially did this in 1.14. And we're at 1.21 yeah, 1.20.4. So we have a little crafting area back there. Chests. Down here used to be a wall of furnaces and stuff. And this was a secret area. Corruption. So we'll go up to the really fancy area. This is my bedroom. You see I got some armor there. Nice little fireplace. Well lit. I could see out into the outside worlds of the house. Yes, that's a wall of diamonds. It's a long time playing. So, and you can see, it's like that. That took a long time to do. Getting it so that when it's nighttime, the lights turn on. And when it's daytime, the lights turn off. So, we have our rail system. As you can see, there's the channel station that way, or sky station this way, controlled by a lever. But what we're interested in first is Sky Station. So let's take a trip, shall we? Work our way up. Up, and as you can see, like there's so much here. Man, this thing took so long to build. There's Ender remnants up there. So this here is Sky Station. Sky Station was built just up so that we could be able to kind of travel to all the places that we wanted to go. There's about 10 of us, I think, at most on this server. I did a lot of the rail work, stuff like that. So you have the End and Chateau Kennedy connection, Zeta Station, Witchy's Lake House, and Skeletrix's Home Sweet Home. So we're going to do that first, and as you can see, it just like pop, 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 pop. So, this is my wife's house that she built. We had a slight bit of corruption, but it's still there. Man. So I thought there'd be people joined in by now, but apparently not. Either way, all good. We're going to keep doing our thing, keep explaining things. So you can see there's like no actual station here. That's got to be built. But she also did this all herself. I'm super proud of her because like she got in here and she played for quite a while. She has a little dark forest or dark oak forest over here. Over in that area. She's got like her little gardens everywhere. Got some pigs. Fountains. A giant corrupt hole in the house. Which unfortunately like destroyed a whole bunch of this stuff too. It did a lot. Got a giant path that goes underneath the house there. And yeah, like this is where her bedroom was. But it's destroyed. Which is sad, because she worked really hard on it. And when she first started, all she had was like this little space and it was all dirt. So it was Skeletrix's survival hut. And you can see these things, they'll pop up every now and then. Basically, if you see a spot where I have an egg and a chest, a few years back for Easter, most of her clues existed in Minecraft. Because I do stuff for my wife every Easter, because I'm that kind of guy. And so, I had all throughout the world these little clues, or these maps that would take you to different spots. And that is how she found out where her stuff was. This is where that tunnel leads to. Got a little mining area. She's been busy. Like, really busy. I cannot even express how busy. So we'll keep going. Come back out the tunnel way so you can see that that's how it links. Tunnel, tunnel, tunnel. Oi, oi, oi. And like this here was all chests full of like iron and stuff. So there was actually a lot lost when the corruption hit. I felt bad for her. Because like 99% of her materials were in that location. But back on the rail up to Sky Station. There is a whole walkway too that goes up to the bridge. Gas station. So before we go back to the lake house, we're going to go to the End and Chateau Kennedy connection. Kennedy was one of the people who was playing the game. And so she built a house along with Acid Monkey and Taylor, I think. Either way, they aren't with they don't play anymore, but their whole housing system still exists. And again, all in survival. We spent ages building all this stuff. Across the pit of lava. Down through. If you've played Minecraft before, you'll know what the end is. And to get to the end, there's actually a spot at the end of this that takes you to the end. There's like a little underwater mansion thingy that you're supposed to find. It's all set up. You come up here. There's a little portal. But this is Chateau Kennedy. Little enchanting area. Whole bunch of enchanted stuffs. Bed. More stuffs. A lot more stuffs. Out here, got some sheep. Got some flowers. Oh yeah, there we go. Seeds and carrots and all that. You can see it's like lots of planting done. And she's got a little glowstone going in between so you can see everything. I am going to take a batch of carrots because eventually I'm going to run out of food. Yep, please replant wherever you harvest here. This is just a little furnace, anvil, steel car, like little spot for building and doing stuff. Just ready with 8 in each. Raw beef. Over this way is Taylor's place. There's a little rail system that goes up above there that takes you there. You continue going upstairs. Just nice looking stuff up here. She's just made nice. Her dog. Another Easter thing. Yeah, Taylor. That's, yep. So I'm not going to go her place. It's kind of plain. But this was Chateau Kennedy. Which you can see is right there. The end portal is way over there. And the lake house that we are at is way down here. Toxic E-Boy's crib is nothing. I don't really care about that because that fucker stole a whole bunch of my stuff upon starting. And I was not happy. Micah's treehouse, he's cool. So I let his stuff live. But Toxic E-Boy's place is getting burnt eventually. I'm not going to feel bad. I'm going to enjoy every second of watching it burn down. So we're going to come back down here. Down, 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 down. Down, 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 down. Ugh. And if you just come up here, it just takes you to the outside world. Right? Like just below where we were. We'll hop back in this car. I'm not going to go down to the end. You can guess. It's just a long-ass rail. Okay, and I'm going to do another quick check here. I'll be honest, I totally thought that people would be joined in by now. Okay, back in we go. Bloop. Yeah, it's a bit of a hike to get things out of there, but I need to add a little bit more speed boost in that spot. That's just a low spot. This was like an engineering feat for me. You come back and bloop, you pop into the going up again. Come around. Cool. So, turn off that one. We're going to go to the Zeta Station next. The guys who built the giant ice path, they were here for most of this. And yes, the reason it says don't panic is because there's a giant drop right there, followed by a giant drop right here. And then you speed up again. And for fun, we have one more drop. Whee! So the reason that those happen is so that we can basically use the same rail back and forth. So if somebody's coming this way, they will get stopped. You can see the green screen room that was in there. And the ice bridge obviously goes this way. It goes and connects every part of the map. Except for the mansion that's way the fuck out there. That Inukshuk up there is the first thing that my wife built. On the first day that she joined the server, she climbed up there and she built that. Fuck you, spiders. Okay, so we go along. I originally thought that was just like a lake. Turns out we got like a giant lake here. I wouldn't call it an ocean because the ocean is on the other side of all that, and it's actually an ocean. This is a lake. So one of the funny things is, and I'm kind of sad that it's not here anymore, but there used to be a wolf that was just kind of stuck down in the water. Oh, hey, look, a witch. Yeah, there's a wolf that was just stuck. He was just sitting in the water basically all the time. So I tried to get it to play Smoke on the Water right here. It didn't. He was down there. Because there's going to be Wolf on the Water. Because that's what I'd say every time I went by him. The ice bridge starts making a bit of a turn there. Which only happens because of pillagers. I think if they were here, that bridge would have kept going, but pillagers just kind of chilling in the middle there. Look at them. They're all angry. Wandering merchant. So here in a moment, we'll start seeing bits of the Zeta house. And I'll run in there and show you, but it's a big one. This is, again, so much work doing this all in survival. Could you imagine building those pillars in survival? How long it would take to mine all that out? And Zed went through and put pillars in, like, all of it. We started to build, like, in-between parts. Didn't happen. You see the bamboo forest over there. Bit of a fence. Come down into the Badlands here. Got our nice little skull station, which is a Zeta station. And we're gonna run and hope that we survive. Double door system for security. And you run up, run up, run up, run up, run up. If you keep going this way, you'll make it to the fortress. We'll get there eventually. This is honestly going to take probably like half hour, 45 minutes of just going around. But this is the Zeta house. You have the main house over here. And I don't think this house actually got finished. Because the guys that were building it, I think they basically need basement access. This is the entryway, dining room. Nix's room. Oh yeah, okay. Honestly, I haven't been in this house a whole lot, so the study / living room, the bathroom. I don't know why they have floating things here, but floating things. There's a good chance that this all actually existed with stuff here underneath it. Corruption's a bitch. But you can tell, like, they were not done building this. Go up to the second floor here. I don't know what that does. Okay. For some reason, we have roof access. Suppose that's important. Ow. Oh, another bathroom. Okay. I did like that they put things in here. Monk room. Okay. The signage is nice. I'm really happy with that. Something I don't really have in my place. But I mean, it's essentially a mansion that's been built by, like, players. Whereas the Zeta's, like, actual house that they did their stuff in is built into the side of a mountain. So we have chests and chests and chests and chests and, like, what's on here is what's in there. Torches. Tools. Like, oh yeah. This is kind of like where I've come and grabbed stuff if I need to restock on anything. Go ahead out here. This stops most things from getting into their house. They can't walk through it. We're going to go back to the rail here and head back to the lake house. Because the lake house was like a central point. It's right at the world spawn. So when you spawn in, you're just able to go there, do your thing. I heard a zombie, but I don't know where the zombie was. So we'll take the long ride back here. And I'm not going to take you over to my wife's swamp house. That's honestly like a 6-7 minute ride. Possibly even more. I'm not sure. And seeing as we've already been going at this streaming for like what, 40 minutes? That's going to be a lot of time. I'm just checking to see if there's anybody who's coming to join or whatnot. Okay, so we've been going for about 37 minutes now. And I think what I'll do is I'll go to the lake house. We'll head out to the fortress, and then we will probably make our way to the other mansion, and that's where I'll call it for this stream, because there's a whole nother world in the Nether. Especially when you combine it with the massive rail system that we have there, and I can show you where the other mansion is. But again, that's like a 10-minute ride in the Nether. It's so long. The mansion that's out that way, which is to the north of us, that mansion is 30 kilometers away. And so at one point, I wanted to actually find one of the mansions. So I got, I worked a cartographer all the way up to the point that I got a map. I went and I started on my search. And basically, I just, I held the map in front of me and ran. And eventually, I saw the little dot show up, and I was like, okay, I'm in the ballpark now. So then I could get closer and closer and closer. I found the mansion, and we took it over. It was fantastic. There's a whole bunch of work done on it, and then that whole area corrupted and reset. So all the work that we did on the mansion was gone. All of our stuff that was in the mansion was gone. To be honest, like, you'll see how this is Witchy's Soul Sword 8. Witchy's Soul Sword 2 is in the ground below the mansion to the north, because when it corrupted and such, one of the times that it did it, I was underground, and so when I came back in from the save, it spawned me in a full area of rock, which killed me, obviously, and that sucked. That sucked a lot. You can see how the single rail engineering occurred. So you come back on the same one that you went out on. Now we can turn off this one and turn on that one. That one will take us back to the lake house. Bum, bum, bum. That zombie from down there. And back in the day, there used to actually be a giant water spout that went up as high as you could build. I destroyed that. I didn't see the point of it anymore, so it got removed. There's some things where I just didn't see the point of it, so I destroyed it. So, we'll change the switch here. Get us going to the channel station. And if you know what the channel is, then I'm sure you'll kind of get a kick out of the fact that a lot of this occurs underground and underwater. There's a little section here where we come up above, which is right here. Whoop. And I actually had, like, all that area filled with maps, and I had it mapped out. The entire world was mapped that we had visited. That's all gone. When the corruption hit, that disappeared. That's my little fishing hole. That's my monstrosity of trying to get a water slide on the go. Unfinished rail and such. There was a lot that didn't get done when we all kind of stopped playing. Originally, this ducked underground here. However, my wife was like super industrious and super busy, and I didn't want her to like all her work to be for naught. So I expanded this rail to go out so that it would go by her lighthouse. And why is there a lighthouse? For the boat that's beside it. So we'll go here. Yeah, no. Catch that. I do need to create a stop here, and this is what was essentially supposed to happen here. It never got completed, so we'll eventually work on that. And yes, I have these little blocks here. If you know what they are, they're data blocks. They allow you to take the stuff away, like put them into a structure. So all this actually got transferred over to like another instance of a server that I had going for a bit, just because I wanted to make sure her stuff came with prior to us bringing the server here. So when I took it off of Vulture because it was dying, I did a backup, saved everything, brought it here. She's planning on making a moon house up there, but again, that's where we stopped. Go in. It has a big staircase going up. Dark Oak like mad because she did a lot of work gathering. She'll be happy to know that there's still a whole bunch of stuff that's actually there and it didn't despawn on her. So we'll carry on through. Get back on our channel path. And we go back underground. Now, this part, as fun as it was to kind of get on the go, was not the difficult part of all this. And you can see the old path was there, and it would just connect up here. This took quite a while to dig out. But honestly, the digging out, again, not the hard part. So, yeah, Ground Zero, Chateau Kennedy, Skeltrix, Home Sweet Home, and the end. That was gonna work its way to the castle. Again, didn't finish. That to her swamp. That's about a 7-minute ride from here. So you can see, like, Channel Station, Swamp House. It's a long ways. When you consider Home Sweet Home is there, and then that, and, like, you can see the fortress here, which, if you're paying attention to that, you'll notice it's very red. And go. Travel down our tunnel. So huge shout out to the Zeta crew again on this one. People like Fade Teletubby and all them, they helped. We spent a 24-hour live stream. There's like a good chunk of it that was actually spent working on this tunnel. The digging out part, again, not the hard part. If that's all it was, this would have been fairly easy. You'd see Netherrack because I needed to get material. Dripping because it's 1 block away from water. This, though, was a bitch. Holy hell. Because we would have to, like, put doors in and then, like, put glass through. Put sand or dirt and stuff in here to dry it out. And then carry on. Over there, you can see is Atlantis 1. It was in the midst of construction when I decided to go over to Atlantis 2. I don't think we're going to see Atlantis 2 on this journey. So it'll be on the one with the Nether, because the Nether port or Nether rail is the one that takes you to all the faraway places. The Atlantis 2 is that way, and it is about 15 kilometers. So about the halfway point between here and the mansion. That is the only thing that I did in creative, because it's one of the underwater like monoliths or whatever that has the fish that make it so you can't break cubes. Well, I went through and I like drained it. So I'll show you that eventually, but that's not it today. Up we go. Up and up. And we'll stop here. We'll have a... Oh, Witchy's Fortress. Welcome, be kind. This is the spells and potions room, which is just plain. That's Blossom. Buttercup and Bubbles were here as well, but they're gone. Unfortunately, they died. Little armory and tools. There's just, I call this the bunker. Or barracks, sorry. It's just a bed. Come up here, you got your outer courtyard area, which you can see down into. So, like, just chests and stuff. That walkway that I showed you earlier, this is where it comes out. And that, along with... Let's just go out here. Oh, man. Okay. I'm not going over that way. Oh, yeah. This is why it was all red. Do you know how long it took me to put all that lava in here? There's a whole section in the Nether where I drained the lava out of a lake. Just getting this. Up here, we're gonna sleep for the night. This is fun. Okay, I'm gonna show you this real quick. Oh, there it is. Well, we'll wait for it. So this is like a little roller coaster that I built. Actually, woo! So there's a XP farm over there because we found a spawner. Whee! And you can see the ice thing there. Oh, well. Good thing I have a second cart. Come in here. There's like all this back here. Here's my kitty. Meow. I know. So we're going to sleep so that we can get rid of the rain and stuff. There's my garden and that down there. I have a moat of lava. Because fucking the mob was just trying like mad to kill me. So, you know. See him over there? Jerks. Whee! Express elevator. My wall of jack-o'-lanterns. And again, it's double doored because shit does still spawn in here. So, you got your farm area. Got some chickens that have gotten out. It's not much out here. I mean, it's just a spot that I kind of built. That was for dark oak. You can see all the various trees that I collected. So we'll come out here and we'll go back inside. I love creating those little footplates again. Nether, because the nether rail does take you everywhere. But this will take us to the mansion, like not the big faraway mansion, but our secondary mansion. We discovered this one maybe 2 months prior to stopping playing. Again, all that fucking lava. I had to build all this because the nether would keep creating portals that would drop us there. Outside of the mansion. Like, that's not helpful, game. Not helpful at all. So yeah, XP farm down under there. It's a skeleton one, so if you're looking for bow and arrow and bones and XP, you go down there. Pillagers, they will follow you the fuck around everywhere in this game. So yeah. There's a flag. There's a whole spiral tower over that way. I can't remember who built it. But basically, I showed up one day and spiral tower. It was crazy. And so again, you can see like the Zeta house is like there at the Zeta station. So this spawned off of it. There used to be a giant rail up in the sky too. I destroyed that myself just because I made a video way back when that was about 30 minutes long that took you to get to Atlantis. It was a solid rail. Day and night it would pass by twice. It was pretty crazy. So we go over here. We're going to pass over a functional village. So that means there's like actual villagers chilling in here. Not many, though, because a whole bunch of the villagers from this location got stolen for right near our end portal. We have a villager area that would just make it so that we could do all the things we need to for the end. The unfortunate thing is I wasn't here when they destroyed the dragon. I've never destroyed the dragon, like the end dragon. And so there's a bit of a annoyance with that people that were on my server finished it without me. But that's fine. That was many years ago, and I have spawned another dragon, and it's a bitch to kill, and it's still floating around in the end. But that's fine. Or at least it was. I haven't actually gone to the end since moving the server. So, who knows? Maybe it's despawned. This whole path probably took me like a month, maybe 2 to build. So, when I found the mansion, I basically started this right away. Here's a abandoned village, which over in this pen here, when I found it, there's like horses and pigs and stuff. And I was like, I feel bad because you're just stuck here. There's no villagers. You're never going to get out of there. You're never going to get fed, stuff like that. So I broke it open so that they could get out. Because that's just cruel. I feel bad leaving him in there. I probably should break that so that nothing can just climb up there and get in. Part of the downside of when I did the whole mapping thing is I mapped it in like 1.17 and then like bees and that came out. So I had to go so far to find the bees and everything. It was not easy. And this part of the rail, it's obviously not as well built as the rest. There's just like a whole bunch of turns and stuff. Normally I like to try and make it so you do like straight away. So yeah, bees were forming over here because we didn't go that far over at the time. That was great. I was able to get some bees on this side of things. When I came across these this dark oak forest, I was like, "Oh no, are you telling me? Are you telling me that there's one here?" And guess what? There is a mansion here. So, fuck yeah. We took this mansion over. And to get rid of all the trees, I burnt them. That's why there's like floating logs still. But, are you ready for this? Listen closely. I love this. So, that is actually audible throughout the entire mansion. So, wherever you are, if somebody arrives by rail, you knew. This is my room. Sad thing was, there was 3 wither skulls here. They despawned. I have my little fireplace going up there. I have my little walkway here, like my little balcony. With stuff. Ooh, what is that? $4.97. Let's see what it looks like. So that's obviously part of the rail that we were just on. Yeah, it took a lot to gather pretty much all this stuff, but we did it anyways. There's the Woodland Explorer, Ocean Explorer. We got those all set. So I'm basically going to go down here through what I called the unknown hallway. There's a little storage room here. This is Nickel's room. And Nickel has just joined me. You might have heard a little meow there. That's him. This does not look like Nickel at all. Nickel is a kind of darker brown kitty. This is just a bedroom. Like, you can tell, like, this one, it got nothing because it's, like, just being built. So, Ash's room, he's another white kitty. He's on the couch to sleep. There's suite with a hidden room. This is the enchanting room. Got all the books needed to make sure that gets full enchantments. I'm basically going to come around here, little sunroom. Gonna come around here to the portal, and that's where I'm going to end it. Skeletrix was working on her room when things kind of ended. So she's got this nice little part here and an upper part where she was going to put her bed and all that. Then we stopped using the server. So we have our portal room. And this is where I'm going to call it for the day. So, thank you guys for checking this out. I hope you enjoyed the first world tour. We'll do the nether there and show you the nether portal and nether rail on the next video. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, hit that bell so you can get notified, and I will see you next time. Until then, stay awesome, and see ya.